Papa Scott coming at you. Hey, we've reached 500 subscribers. Over 500, 505. When I looked just a minute ago, and I can look again now. 505. Okay, it was not long ago at all. And apparently our 500th subscriber left a comment. That person is named CRTR, and it was 21 hours ago. And they suggested listening to Fancy Clown from Madvillain. So that's what we're going to listen to because, hey, what the heck? 500th subscriber, completely meaningless milestone that we ascribe meaning to. That's fine. I don't care. So Madvillain, or Madvillainy, is the name of the album. The band, quote unquote, is Madvillain, which is actually Madlib and MF Doom. We've heard something from them before. It was very cool. This is off that album Madvillainy that came out in 2004. And the song we're going to listen to is Fancy Clown. This features a singer, I believe, named Victor Vaughn. Very short song. It's only about a minute and 55 seconds. So we're going to jump in here. I've liked what I've heard from these guys, so I imagine I am going to like this. So let's jump in and see what we think. I'm sure it's going to get louder. Okay, before it moves to something else, I like this beginning because it feels like, for some reason, so much music feels like a summer day. But this feels like a summer day because it feels like you're hearing something from a distance. People are outside doing something and you're kind of overhearing it or moving by it, or, two cars next to each other and their radios are overlapping. So it's kind of a cool feeling, and it is a little weird to have this guy standing alone. This must be that Victor Vaughn, in a kind of a darkened red room with this sort of very summery music, but that's what we got. I assume we're going to start hearing some hip-hop.
Put your sister on the phone.
Yo, it's Victor. I knew you was in around, playing all innocent horns since the foundation.
Okay, so that's kind of interesting because they moved from that initial musical phrase of, the high singing with the radio play kind of going on, and then MF Doom comes in and starts rapping, but they still keep that background, and so the transition wasn't really a transition. So it's kind of cool because it was pretty sudden when MF Doom came in, but at the same time it's still the same stuff going on. So I'm curious if that has something to do with what we're going to hear in the song or what. And now we have a little story being told with this woman and her son, brother, cousin, who knows, we don't know.
Make me have to pound his 10 crown facing the risk being jammed up like traffic inbound from spacing. There's been a place for you in my heart since we first met. A teenage love that didn't feel no hurt yet.
Okay, so they met, fell in love for 2 days.
My boys warned me you was poison like BBD.
You're poison, like BBD's first cassette.
Gave up the skirt, now I gotta hear.
BBD, Belle Biv DeVoe, their first big hit was Poison. That was an early 90s reference, so this would have been, I think this was 2004 or so, a decade or so earlier.
Respect, gave up the skirt, now I gotta hear from the street. How dare you drag my name in the dirt and cheat? You could have broke it off, ended it and dipped. And if you spoke soft, we could have still preserved the friendship. Now you apologize, that's what they all say. You wasn't sorry when you sucked them off in the hallway, but had the your way.
Alright, so falls in love for 2 days, and his friends warn him about her, and then she ends up cheating on him and dragging his name through the mud and, giving guys oral in the hallway or somebody, and oh, it's terrible. But now we've got this video of these jock dudes walking by her in the park. Is this related in some way? Is it just a weird thing to put side by side? The rapping is good. He has his own sort of, it's not he's not part of like mumblecore, that sort of thing, but he doesn't enunciate a lot, but he's a very very solid rapper, and it's good stuff. And it really works well with the music. So let's keep going and see what's going on.
No foreplay. That's you if you want to do to wear a mask all day. And just to think, I used to be proud of you, and you had some real good power. Probably kiss me later that evening, I should be early. Matter of fact, give me back my bracelet and my Sherlin. I'd rather waste it. Or
Give me
it to
my
your
stuff
girlfriend.
back.
She did let me stab it last week while you was working. Remember, our vacation out to Maryland. I duped the maid Carolyn. She made me throw the towel in. Like all foul men, the time I hit your mom's off, I told her knock it off. But she had to set the rocket off. Ain't enough room in
But now she's gonna leave the kid here in the park?
Tin head, tell him be ducking down. I'm not romping around. He better be ready and prepared to be stomped in the ground.
And now, subscriber, we've got to punch you up. So
That threat didn't really carry a lot of weight because he looked like he was a little kid there. Interesting song. So there's not really anything super new and exciting going on in terms of like the lyrics and stuff like that. He's telling a decent story. I don't quite get the point, other than maybe you don't ever understand the full picture of why somebody does something because you only ever get a snippet. And that seems to make sense for this video and for this song. But what I think is really cool about their music, being Madlib and MF Doom, is the way they innovate really is to take what MF Doom does, which is write really good rap songs and rap really good rap songs, perform really good rap songs, and combine it with Madvillain, or not Madvillain, combine it with Madlib, who is really pretty inventive, and they probably work together really well for this in terms of like the production and making things sound different because they have different ideas about how to present that. And that's really the kind of the art of a lot of hip hop, right? It's not necessarily what you're hearing in terms of the lyrics, it's what you're hearing in terms of the music and how things are combined. And you know, when you take a sample and make it your own and do something cool and new and different with it, that's the stuff that really stands out to people. And obviously, so do really, really good lyrics. I mean, if you're a particularly good rapper or a particularly good lyricist or a particularly good musician, you get credit for all those things. And I think hip-hop, in different categories, concentrates on different parts of that. Which is interesting to me because I like that side of things. Anyway, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being here. I still can't believe there's 500 and some or however many people there are now who are interested in watching these. And I'm going to keep making them even if nobody comes by. So there you go. Good stuff. Thanks again, CRTR. And welcome to the program. And Pop Squat. Check it out. Please like, subscribe, and share. Have a good night.